Nadia Suleiman became famous in 2009 when she gave birth to octuplets. The news of the multiple pregnancy spread around the world very quickly and caused a great stir. Just a few weeks after the birth, Nadia and her newborns set a world record, as all the infants survived. For a long time, her name was constantly in the press. Some people condemned Nadia as a single mother who had thoughtlessly given birth to 8 children, despite already having 6. Others, however, admired her courage and determination. But more than 12 years have passed, and everything is fine with the family. So how did she manage to overcome all the difficulties without a husband and raise so many children? What does she look like now and what does she do? Nadia Suleiman got married at the age of 20 but divorced 4 years later. They did not have any children during the marriage. She knew she had fertility problems from a young age and began infertility treatment immediately after getting married. When all treatment methods failed, she sought help from reproductive specialist Drive. Michael Conrava. Nadia's first attempts at artificial insemination were made while she was still married. However, that procedure did not result in the birth of a child. But Suleiman never lost hope. In 2001, her first son was born, and soon after, a daughter. That's not all. She went on to give birth to 4 more children, including twins. By the age of 30, she had 4 boys and 2 girls: Elijah, Amer, Joshua, Aiden, Kalissa, and Caleb. Nadia herself, named Natalie at birth, was an only child. Before becoming a mother, she trained as a teacher and worked for 3 years in a psychiatric clinic. After her divorce, Suleiman stated that she had taken a vow of celibacy and had no intimate relationships with men for many years. She conceived her children only using anonymous donors. When Nadia decided to get pregnant again, she went back to the same doctor. And the doctor, violating all rules of medical ethics, implanted 12 embryos, even though women her age were allowed a maximum of 2. In the end, 8 of them took hold, and Nadia decided to carry them all. The doctor supported her decision. Precisely because he implanted so many embryos, his medical license was later revoked for putting her life at risk. The pregnancy was, of course, very difficult. The woman's stomach was frighteningly large. In early 2009, 2 girls and 6 boys were born: Noah, Jonah, Josiah, Micah, Neriah, Malia, Jeremiah, and Isaiah. After the children were born, public opinion split into 2 camps. A small portion supported Nadia, while the majority accused her of recklessness. People even took to the streets with protest signs, objecting to their taxpayer money being used to support her children. In reality, Nadia Suleiman found herself in an unenviable position. Without a husband, without a job, and without an income. She received only a small disability pension for a spinal injury she had sustained earlier. At the same time, the mother of many was afraid that not all of the 8 children would survive and that public pressure would force her to give up her parental rights. But none of that came true. After being discharged from the hospital herself, while the children were still receiving inpatient care, Nadia bought a new house, furnished it quickly, and began taking the babies home one by one. They were all discharged at different times based on their health. Thus, by April 2009, just 3 months after their birth, all the children were home with their mother and grandmother.